John Johnson is here with a preview. John.
Thanks, Neil. The Tigers hit the field in some frigid conditions looking to take Game 2 of their 3-game set versus the Yankees. Also, the Red Wings' playoff lives were on the line early Saturday afternoon. Jay's got you covered in the Highlight Lounge. Next.
At worst, mirror what the Bruins do this afternoon.
All right, win and you're in. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That was Detroit's mission come Saturday afternoon. The Red Wings wanted to keep their streak of 24 consecutive seasons of postseason play alive. A win at Madison Square Garden versus the New York Rangers was their task at hand. Now, I'm a transplanted New Yorker who's grown up rooted for the Rangers his entire life. But I want to cover some playoff hockey in a few days. To the world's most famous arena we go, and while the New York Rangers were able to rest a few of their key players, Detroit had no such luxury to take the day off. Detroit got off to a slow start, though. Here, Rangers break out 2-on-1, and Dan Boyle snipes this one home past Jimmy Howard, 1-0 Blue Shirts. But Detroit would find their game. In the second, Detroit on the power play, and it's the magic man, Pavel Datsyuk. His shot finds the back of the net, and we are tied at 1. In the third, Wings buzzing when Dylan Larkin feeds Henrik Zetterberg out front, but Antti Raanta is there doing the splits. Check out the replay. Zetterberg is robbed on the doorstep. Later in the third, it's the Rangers' Dylan McIlrath. He puts this shot on net, and it's deflected home by Kevin Hayes, 2-1 New York. Now down 3-1 late in the third. Detroit keeps battling, and Justin Abdelkader makes it 3-2. New York will take 2 very late penalties. It's a 6-on-3 for Detroit, but they can't control the puck, and time would eventually expire on the Wings. The Rangers hold on to defeat the Red Wings 3-2. Now, while the loss wasn't what Detroit had hoped for, the Wings did receive some fantastic news as they received some help. With the Bruins losing Saturday afternoon to the Ottawa Senators, Detroit would head to the playoffs for the 25th consecutive season with a third-place finish in the Atlantic Division. And take a look at this to see how impressive this consecutive playoff run is for the Red Wings. Their 25 consecutive seasons of postseason play is 19 years clear of the second-place teams. It also ties the St. Louis Blues for the third longest streak in NHL history. After the game, the Wings spoke about making the postseason.
Start with the good news first. You're in for a 25th straight season. How's it feel for you and the guys?
No, it feels good. We had our chance by winning here tonight to make the postseason. But I thought we played in. We made a good effort tonight. We had a lot of chances, couldn't really find the back of the net, and but just gotta send a thanks to Ottawa, I guess, and they. Showed up in Boston and played a good game.
It's a new season now, and you know what? You just go out there and you just play. This is the fun time of the season we're in. It's another great accolade of 25 years straight now running, and now we just go out there and just play.
Jimmy, some people might say you guys backed in. I mean,
they can say whatever they want. We're in the playoffs. That's all we care about.
Detroit is back in postseason play. Friday, the Tigers opened up Comerica Park with a 4-0 shutout victory over the New York Yankees. Timely hitting, pitching, and defense were all keys to their victory Saturday. Saturday afternoon, Detroit would look to continue their good play and improve to 4-0 on the young season. In frigid conditions that resemble closer to football season than baseball season, Mike Pelfrey took the mound for Detroit, and in first, conditions were no issue for Alex Rodriguez as he greets Pelfrey rudely with this A-bomb, 1-0 New York. More from New York, top of the fourth. Detroit now down 3-0 when Jacoby Ellsbury decides to go shopping at the gap. This one will roll all the way to the wall. It'll clear the bases, and Ellsbury will end up on third with a bases clearing triple. 6-0 New York. Bottom of the fourth, Detroit would get 2 back. Here, James McCann is going to single this one in the left. This one will plate Ian Kinsler and Miguel Cabrera. It's now 6-2. But pitching would let Detroit down on this afternoon. Carlos Beltran enters the launching pad, and he goes bridge work off of Buck Farmer. Upper tank level, 8-2 New York. New York pounds out 14 hits off the Tigers and go on to win 8-4. Third round of the Masters took place Saturday afternoon with Jordan Spieth entering play as the 36-hole leader. Dating back to last year's Masters tournament, Spieth had led 6 consecutive rounds. However, just one shot off the lead would be his playing partner, Rory McIlroy. Spieth would have his hands full Saturday afternoon as he looked to push his streak to 7 consecutive rounds. And strong winds in Augusta National Saturday made conditions very difficult, and the final pairing struggled all afternoon. Rory McIlroy started the day in second place, but here on 11, after a wayward shot into the Pine Needles, Rory gets a little frisky, and bartender, this one's headed for a drink. He would double bogey 11 and finish the day 5 over and 2 over for the tournament. Shots of the day, however, belong to Jason Day and his playing partner Bernhard Langer on the same hole. Day from just over 70 feet, and are you kidding me? He drains the putt. Day finds himself even par for the tournament, 3 shots off the lead. Not to be outdone, it's time to turn back the clock, Mr. Bernhard Langer. Yes, can. The 58-year-old two-time Masters champion finds himself 1 under and 2 shots off the lead of this man, Jordan Spieth. And Spieth would hit this shot, and this one here is just flag hunting, and it is tasty. Spieth would get the 6 under on the round, but a double bogey finish on holes 17 and 18 drop him to just 3 under as he heads into Sunday as your 54-hole leader. And finally, the Lady Spartans' quest for back-to-back victories will have to wait another day. Rain, snow, and ice canceled Saturday afternoon's matchup against the Maryland Terrapins. Better conditions for Sunday afternoon's contests are expected. The Wolverines fared far better this afternoon than they did on Friday. The number 1 ranked Wolverines defends their defeat on Friday with a 4-1 victory over Nebraska. This series is scheduled for Sunday with a first pitch at 12 p.m. Central.